Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 3 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 3 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find the list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter unit of measurement. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. And I'm on grade 3 math. Chapter we're on right now is unit of measurement. Let's just start with the lesson that is compare and convert customary unit of length. Which is more? 1836 yards or 1 mile. So 1 mile is equal to 1760 yards, right? So 1 mile equals 1000 cents, right? Here we are given 1836. So 1836 is greater than 1760, right? That means 1836 yards is more than 1 mile. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Which is more, 3752 feet or 1 mile? So we need to convert from miles to feet. So 1 mile is equal to how many feet? 1 mile equal 1 mile equals 5280 feet, right? Now we are going to compare 3752 feet and 5280 feet, right? We always compare the same unit, right? So 3752 feet is less than 5280 feet, right? Which is more? 1 mile is more. The correct option is 1 mile. Which is more, 18 inches or 1 foot? 1 foot equal 12 inches, right? So 18 inches is more than 1 foot is equal to 12 inches. So 18 inches is more than 12 inches. The correct option is 18 inches. Which is more, 1836 yards or 1 mile? 1 mile equals 1760 yards. 1836 yards, we have to compare it to 1760 yards. So which is more, 1836 is greater than 1760, right? Option number 1 is the correct option, that is 1836 yards. Which is more, 2472 yards or 1 mile? So we know that 1 mile equal 1060 yards. So 2472, and we need to convert 1760. 2472 is greater than 1760 yards. 2472 yards is more than 1 mile. Got it? Which is more, 1 yard or 30 inches? 1 yard is equal to 36 inches. 1 yard equal 36 inches, right? So we are given 30 inches. 30 inches and 36 inches. So which is more? 1 yard is more, because 1 yard equal 36 inches. Which is more, 1 foot or 14 inches? That is 14 inches. Option number 1 is the correct option. Which is more, 1 yard or 4 feet? 1 yard equal 3 feet, right? So which is more? 4 feet is more. The correct option is 4 feet. Option number 1 is the correct option. 1760 yards equal how many miles? 1 miles equal 1760 yards. Which is more, 1 yard or 46 inches? 1 yard equals how many inches? 1 yard is equal to 36 inches, right? So then 42 inches is more. Very good. Which is more, 19 inches or 1 foot? 19 inches. Option number 1 is the correct option. We're done with the lesson. Let's just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is compare. Which is more, 1 pound or 16 ounces? 1 pound is equal to 16 ounces, right? So 1 pound is same as 16 ounces. So they are equal, right? Neither they are exactly equal. Which is more? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Which is more, 1 pound or 24 ounces? 1 pound, 24 ounces is more because 1 pound equals 16 ounces. So 24 ounces is more than 1 pound. What is this called? Which is more, 3,757 pounds or 1 ton? 1 ton equals 2000 pounds. 1 ton is equal to 2000 pounds. So 3757 pounds is more than 2000 pounds. The correct option is 3757. Which is more, 3646 pounds or 1 ton? So 1 ton equal 2000 pounds. 3646 pounds is more than 1 ton. Which is more, 3880 pounds or 1 ton? 1 ton equal 2000 pounds, right? So 3888 pounds is more than 2000 pounds. 3888 pounds is more than 1 ton. 1 ton equal how many pounds? 1 ton is equal to 2000 pounds. Option number 2 is the correct option. £1 equal how many ounces? 1 pound equals 16 ounces. Option number 1 is the correct option. Which is more, 1 pound or 16 ounces? They are exactly equal, right? Which is more, 1 pound or 9 ounces? 1 pound is more than 9 ounces because 1 pound equals 16 ounces, right? Which is more, 1 pound or 20 ounces? 20 ounces is more than 1 pound because 1 pound equals 16 ounces. Okay, we are done with the lesson. Let's just move on to next one. Compare and convert metric customer units of volume. Which is more, one so 1 pint is equal to 2 cups, right? So 3 cups is more than 2 cups. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Which is more, 1 gallon or 5 quarts? 1 gallon equal 4 quarts, right? 1 gallon equal 4 quarts. So then 5 quarts is more than 4 quarts. The correct option is 5 quarts. 1 quart or 3 cup, which is the correct option? 3 cups is more because 1 quart equal 2 cups. So 3 cups is more. Option number 1 is the correct option. Oh, 1 quart is equal to 4 cups. Sorry, not 3. 1 quart is same as 4 cups, right? Which is more, 1 gallon or 11 pints? Mm. 1 gallon equal 8 pints. One gallon equal 8 pints. One gallon equal 8 pints. So 11 pints is more than 8 pints. That is 11 pints is more than 1 gallon. Which is more, 1 gallon or 8 pints? One gallon is same as 8 pints. They are exactly equal. One gallon equal how many pints? 1 gallon equal 8 pints. Option number 2 is the correct option. Two cups equal how many pints? Two gallons equal 1 pint. Option number 1 is the correct option. Which is more, 1 cup or 1 pint or 4 cups? 4 cups is more than 1 pint. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is compare and convert which metric unit of length is appropriate. Which metric unit of length is appropriate? Which is a better estimate for the height of a can of soda? 13 centimeters on 13 meters. So for the height of can of soda, it would be 13 centimeter because 13 meters is too tall. Let's just start with the test questions. Which is the better estimate for the height of can of soda? The height of can of soda would be 13 centimeter because 13 meters is too long for this. Which is the better estimate for the length of a dolphin? The length of dolphin would be 3 meters because 13 centimeters is too short for the length of dolphin. Which is the better estimate for the length of a loaf of bread? 33 centimeter or 33 meters? it would be 33 centimeter because 33 meters is too much for the length of the loaf of bread. Which is the better estimate for the length of a house key? The length of the house key must be 8 centimeter. House key would be 8 centimeters. Okay, we are done with the lesson. So we were working on grade 3 math chapter we were working on is units of measurements. The lessons we have covered today are compare and convert customary unit of length, compare and convert customary unit of weight, compare and convert customary unit of volume, and which metric unit of length is appropriate. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live tutors are available there to help you, or either you can write them down in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusion. No questions.